Okay, no fancy colors today. Not right now anyway. Wow. It's humid outside. I don't know if you can tell that I'm inside, but outside, 'tis very humid. Doing a couple things today. Got a video shoot, strictly video shoot, so I don't have to worry about taking any photos, which is a nice break considering I mainly only shoot photos for the most part. But the other thing we're trying out today is the Media Mod microphone. I'm not using any lav mics or anything like that, so I'm kind of interested to see if this is usable. Just overall, granted, it's probably just fine, and I'm overthinking things and being like overly critical about every single little thing, like I tend to be. But I'm interested in knowing. I'm interested in knowing how decent this little microphone is, because it's a directional mic that's supposed to help block out some ambient noise. But you know, it's tiny and it's plugged directly into the GoPro, so I don't know how it's gonna do. For all I know, the GoPro mics themselves are gonna be good enough, but who knows? I have this Media Mod on the GoPro already, so might as well give it a shot. With that said, let's kind of go over what I'm taking. I'm not taking a lot of stuff. I am taking a bit of stuff, but it's not like a huge shoot. I'm taking like, well, let me just show you. Let's go over here. All right, I've switched to the back microphone on this Media Mod thingy. You're gonna have to bear with me because I have image stabilization turned off on the GoPro, just because I don't want that weird kind of wobbly thing that it does in lower light, and it is kind of low light in here. But basically, I'm shooting an interview and some B-roll, so I have basic tripod, don't need anything fancy, just needed to hold the camera. I'm actually gonna go, cards and stuff, pretty standard stuff. I'm gonna go with the M6 Mark II. So tiny, I'm just gonna go with the M lenses. I should be just fine with these. I think worst case, if I need something a little bit wider, I'm going to use this right here, the GoPro, just in case. So obviously it's going with me. So yeah, just a simple setup, tiny lenses, not a big deal. I do have this for the main interview part, just because f2, really nice. I have my Rode mic that I'm gonna use, the wireless Go. I'm gonna use this to mic up the person that I'm interviewing, and I'm gonna use this lav mic here directly into the camera. But just in case there's something going on, like something interfering or this dies for some weird reason, I do have a standard wired mic that's super long that I can use. That should work just fine, just in case. And for B-roll, this guy, the Weeble Lab. The old one, not the new one. This one works just fine. I have no real interest in upgrading just yet. Works perfectly with this guy right here. Good stuff. Yeah, and that's it. I don't know what bag I'm gonna take. Probably this Peak Design bag right here, just because it's a decent sling. I can fit everything in the tripod, and I can just carry that in my hand. So that's probably what we're gonna go with. And yeah, standard batteries, a couple extra cards. That's it. So luckily, it is not overly bright. Like, I mean, it's bright, it's daytime, don't get me wrong, but the sun's not directly out. It's super overcast, still a bit warm, but overcast nonetheless. And I guess lucky for me, I'm not really doing a lot of the sky for this shoot. It's basically just, you know, kind of a backyard kind of environment, doing an interview back there, so I don't really need to focus on the sky or anything like that. So overcast really helps a ton with lighting, so worked out. Hopefully it stays like this, and hopefully it doesn't rain. But I mean, here, let me show you. See, that's kind of what we're working with. But I mean, you can kind of see how soft the light is right now, so perfect. Digging it. Really kind of stoked. So yeah, hopefully it won't be too bad. It's not super windy, which is nice. Yesterday was pretty windy when I was out shooting, but today, not too bad. So I don't really have to worry too much about wind noise. Fingers crossed. Watch, it's gonna like open up and start raining in the next like 2 hours, and it's gonna ruin everything. That's how it works. All right, well, yeah, I'm all packed up, so I just wanted to come check the light before, make sure I don't have to bring any kind of extra things, you know? Should be fine. Should be pretty easy, hopefully. Probably. I hope. Oh God. cool. That was all fairly cool. It was only an hour. I was only booked for an hour, so I just kind of got there and got focused and got a ton of footage. Probably gonna backfire when I have to upload everything, but that's fine. So I'm in a car now. I'm very interested to see how this mic works on the Media Mod with all this kind of noise and just kind of echoey, reverby, kind of not very great area kind of sound. So we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't suck. But if it's usable, then I'm gonna be very happy. If it's perfectly usable, then yeah, I'm not gonna complain. We'll see. We're back finally. Traffic horrible, right at rush hour. Not the best time to come home, but you know, not a big deal really. So pretty awesome shoot. Really easy, relatively easy. It was nothing went wrong. There we go. I don't want to say like easy or anything like that, but like, you know, nothing went wrong. So good shoot. Anyway. Everything's transferring over. It's going to take a little bit. Luckily, it wasn't as much data as I was thinking it was going to be. It's only about 15-ish gigs or so. Not too bad. It was all 4K stuff, so that's not bad. But yeah, so it's going. Stuff's going to get worked on later. I have 2 other videos, so 2, including this one right now that we're in, that I need to work on, which is kind of exciting because I've been behind a lot as far as like stuff for this channel goes, and I missed about 2 weeks this month, which kind of sucks. But believe it or not, this Hero 10 is kind of helping me get back into like a routine, not a routine, but just it's helping me make videos a little bit better now. So far anyway. I'm gonna take a look at the footage and check out the audio and all that fun stuff, but I'm pretty eager to get back onto things, mostly just using the Hero 10 for right now. We'll see how that goes. Of course I'm gonna use my other cameras for other kinds of videos, but for the most part, like the daily kind of stuff, I think this might work out just fine. With the Media Mod and all that good stuff, it does still kind of fit in my pocket, so it helps kind of when I want to just take stuff on the go with me and I don't want to bring a big old rig or anything like that. Hopefully the Media Mod mic is okay. I still don't know yet, but if it is, then even better. But for now, we're kind of consolidated to the Hero 10, the Rode Wireless Go, and that's about it. So I think what I want to do tomorrow, if I have some time, is I want to try to make this kind of, you see how everything is now with the background lights and the colorful lights and all that fun stuff, and this half decent lighting setup. I want to see if I can make that a little bit more portable. So maybe if I'm like somewhere not here, I can set up colorful lights and some basic lighting and still have a half decent set. Granted, that might be, you know, somewhere else, a different town or a different place or a different room. Who knows? But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna work on tomorrow, if not the next day or in those 2 days. So we'll see what happens. But for now, that's gonna be it. I gotta pack up my gear. Well, I gotta unpack my gear and put it up, and then I gotta finish file stuff and then work on some videos. And hopefully, we'll be posting regularly again, or something like that. But yeah, for now, I will see you hopefully relatively soon. Like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff if you want. If you don't, I don't care, man. You do you. I gotta go. Okay, bye now.